können innerhalb der World Series. Das war in Auckland in Neuseeland. Ladies and gentlemen, aus Down Under, the original K.Anderson.
Southern cross of black, red and yellow flowing through my veins and big red brew, yeah, I'm the man. Thousands have died just to make me a warrior leader, trendsetter monster with an IQ only rivaled by a few. A dreamer, a hustler, a schemer who likes to stay true. Forget everything in you, street warriors, we the truth. Listen to what we say, you won't wanna leave. You see now.
K.Anderson tritt gegen den Topspieler Belgiens an. Er steht aktuell auf Weltranglistenplatz Nummer 13, hat schon 2 European Tour Events in seiner Laufbahn gewinnen können. Aus Antwerpen, the Hurricane, K.Huybrechts.
Well, it's the top player from Belgium, a 2-time Euro Tour winner, in action against one of the top players from Australia. Australia's current number 2, but playing like he's the number 1. K.Anderson, 4 consecutive ton-plus averages. Can he continue this red-hot streak of form that we've seen from him in the last, well, week or so on the Euro Tour, but a couple of months, really? World Series win in Auckland, that followed his first ever PDC ranking title on the Pro Tour in the leisure centre darts, the bread and butter stuff week in, week out in beautiful northern towns like Wigan and Barnsley. K.Anderson looking to make it through to the last 16. Jelle Klaassen is the man who awaits, having seen off Jamie Bain.
First leg Carl to throw first. Game on.
And K.Anderson has the advantage of throwing first in this one. Chris Murphy joins me, Dan Dawson in the commentary box for it, and Anderson starting with a 60.
85.
Got worse though.
Certainly did. Couldn't get much better. But we were talking about this match earlier on today, and
96.
both myself to you and then Paul Nicholson to me said that we'd make K.Anderson a slight favourite. Despite the fact that K.Huybrechts is a European Tour winner and a seeded player, and the original signalling his intentions from the off.
However, it should be noted that K.Huybrechts often saves his best for the Euro Tour stages, and he usually comes good at about this time of the year.
Well, happy Huybrechts.
I'm not sure this will make him that happy. Well, in the end, it was K.Anderson who was left fuming.
Of course, we'll see the current Australian number 1 in the very last game of this evening's session. Simon Whitlock taking on Sweden's Daniel Larsson. 21 scored.
81.
No drama for K.Anderson. He'll come back and have another look at the double 16. Yeah, with Alan Norris not picking up any ranking money this weekend, Robert Thornton will be breathing a little bit easier. Double 8 for the original.
24.
Yeah, it stops Norris jumping above him in the main order of merit. Now Anderson will have to get the job done this time, he feels.
Yeah. Heavily outscored Huybrechts. It's bought him all these opportunities. Got to take them though. He's got to take one of them. And he does. It's the last one in the madhouse. And just as Darren Webster started his game off with a leg on double one, K.Anderson does the same. Yeah. For Robert Thornton, the Grand Prix champion of 2015, not to qualify for this year's Grand Prix, you'd have to be knocked out of the top 16 in the world rankings and knocked out of the remaining top 16 on the Pro Tour, the 1 year order of merit. Now, people who could do that, Alan Norris and Simon Whitlock, the most obvious one. Norris has fallen by the wayside. Whitlock could still beat Daniel Larson and jump above him in the rankings, but if Phil Taylor doesn't play, as we're hearing that he may not, I think Robert Thornton may well be all right now.
Relax, Robert. Enjoy your Saturday night watching the darts. Think he is?
Yeah, of course he is. Of course he is.
Well, K.Anderson has launched an assault on the Huybrechts throw. It took him a good old while to finish off the previous leg. Not going to have that luxury this time.
No, because K.Huybrechts is lethal on double 16. Bullseye.
42.
Not to be. Now, how lethal is K.Huybrechts on double 16? Promise you, he's deadly. Not bad at double 8.
Lethal on double 8, K.Huybrechts. Yeah, since K.Anderson won that maiden PDC title, I think his performances have carried on getting better.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Well, surely K.Anderson is the living embodiment of what confidence can do for a dart player. We always hear players say it's about state of mind, confidence, belief in your own abilities. And winning begets winning. It doesn't happen for everybody. Winning one title suddenly doesn't lead to winning 5, 6, 10, 20.
It's not just the winning. K.Anderson's consistently averaging over 100. Did yesterday in his victory against Dirk van Dijvenbode. Of course, went on to become a new World Series champion in Auckland. And it's taking players averaging well over the 100 mark themselves to stop him.
Well, has K.Anderson suddenly become a technically better dart player, or is he just in form, or is it a bit of both? I don't know. I don't have an answer to this, and we'll never know it. Some people will argue there's no such thing as form. You're just good, or you're not so good, or you're a bit better. But I think we see players go through purple patches all the time.
Par will require 148.
Well, 148 is not going to go, but he can leave it handy.
60.
Treble would have been nice. 90. To 88 for Anderson to edge back ahead.
Sorry, 53, sorry. Par will require 88.
May only get the dart at the bullseye. Well, it's better than that. 2 at the Mensor, double 14, right on the wire. Oh, on the other side. Looked like he could just nestle in alongside it, but not the case for K.Anderson. K.Huybrechts breaks the throw and leads 2-1. And the man who evoked Paul Nicholson and Chris Murphy alongside me, rated as the underdog, has gone into the lead at 2-1.
Yeah, and K.Anderson, of course, will be appearing in Germany for the World Series event that's been held here. Delighting the dart sands with arrows like that.
One right back at him from the Hurricane, though. His first maximum in this match as Anderson. It's 4. And we'll give him the slow zoom in as he shuffles around the oche. And still finds the target and spreads his arms wide because it's back-to-back maxes for the original K.Anderson to leave 1-4-1 for the perfect leg.
K.Anderson has gone from strength to strength over the last couple of months, but he's not going to etch his name onto the 9-dart Roll of Honour on the European Tour.
Well, he's a man who's hit a 9-darter at the World Championship, and given the context, given the fact that nobody can hit a 9-darter on the Euro Tour, I say that one would have blown it out of the water, the one at Ali Palace.
65. Kyle requires 16.
Well, he also hit a 9-darter during that victory on the Players' Championship, didn't he?
He did.
And was on one in the final before going on to lose that leg against Kevin Painter.
Yes, he did.
Didn't lose that one, though.
It wasn't a 9, but a 12-dart is not so bad. And importantly for K.Anderson, he breaks back immediately after Huybrechts had seized the initiative in this one.
Yeah, in a leg where the Belgian on-throw hit a 180 of his own.
K.Anderson played in the World Cup for Australia, of course.
That's it again.
120.
Stole a certain former Players' Champions spot in the Aussie team.
Yep.
K.Huybrechts, the Belgian World Cup captain, plays with his brother Ronnie. We'll be seeing Ronnie later.
Yeah.
Might not be playing with Ronnie for much longer.
Belgium-Australia in the World Cup has thrown up some exciting encounters. K.Anderson not on the charge sheet for that one. Wasn't involved, and I think it was a certain former Players' Champion and K.Huybrechts that were up to most of the antics.
Yeah. They're good for antics, those two, aren't they? K.Anderson's good for this. Treble 17. Leave him 50.
So 2 darts at double. Barring missing a big number. Double top is a choice.
Game shown on 5th leg.
And a 3-2 lead is the outcome.
Well, this kind of has a bit of the feel of that Jelle Klaasen-Jamie Bain game, doesn't it? Because it's been 1-0 up, 2-1 down, 3-2 up. And we saw that seesawing in the Jelle Klaasen-Jamie Bain game in the final game of the afternoon session. Jelle Klaasen was the man who came through it, and it is Klaasen who awaits the winner of this one. And interestingly enough, all these three, Anderson, Huybrechts, Klaasen, all in the same management stable, all vying really to be top dog.
Yeah, it is an interesting little group. And I know it's early to talk about things like Premier League places, but hey, I know a lot of the players are talking about it.
Yeah.
Who might get in, and they all feel that there's a bunch of about 8 to 10 players that might be fighting for, say, 4 places next year, and any one of those players that we've just mentioned could have a run at a TV event and make it their own.
Well, you know what? And I know it's a slightly left field pick, and some people don't like it. But another one of the stablemates of these guys, Corey Cadby, the World Youth Champion, is a guy we'll be seeing a bit of the back end of this year at the Grand Slam, maybe the Worlds if he qualifies, certainly the World Youth Championship back to defend his title. And I mean, he could force his way in if he does something special.
Yeah.
And don't underestimate the importance of it. These little cliques in darts, and these guys wanting to be the best and wanting to be top dog. Don't underestimate the importance of that. There's some serious egos around in this game. As Huybrechts looks at double 6 and pins it. We've got a level game once more.
7th leg Kyle with 135.
And you have kind of seen a changing of the guard over the years in these management stables with a few players in. You look at this one, Huybrechts had been top dog for a while, and Jelle Klaassen overtook him. And you've got the Stephen Bunting, Joe Cullen, now Rob Cross. Emerging.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. And that's very, very good from K.Anderson. It's 180 number 4 for the Australian. And once again, he's on a potential 11-dart leg.
I guess it's a bit like the Constructors' Championship in Formula 1.
Yeah.
With two drivers going at each other. And the manager's just trying to keep the peace.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is. They travel together. They're alongside each other, hanging about in the practice room. But ultimately, they want to knock 7 bells out of each other. Double finish for K.Anderson. 86 checked out, double. You do see a lot of players look wide on that single 18, giving himself a chance. Single 18 leaves Bull.
Yeah, the only danger is missing the first double, but it's a percentage shot, isn't it? Aiming for the kind of bottom wire. He tried it earlier on and did hit single 18 to leave Bull. And he tried this kind of thing earlier on. Off of a max.
K.Anderson has just gone 180. 86 out, 180. 3 phenomenal visits. Is he hitting another one of these spurts? Let's give him the zoom. Yeah, let's give him the zoom.
Can't miss. Does not miss. And K.Anderson, for the second time in this contest, has fired in back-to-back maximums, leaving 1-4-1 for the Holy Grail.
He hit a 9-darter at the World Championship. It's what announced K.Anderson to the world as a dart player. He is not going to hit a 9-darter here in Mannheim today. Well, not in this leg, but he's already had 2 cracks at it. He used to say he won't get another. He's on a 10-darter again. As K.Huybrechts. Oh, look at this. 156 to set up.
It's official. 9-darters are extinct from the European Tour.
Oh, problems. On the 9, could lose the leg. Double 4. Double 2.
14.
Well, it's a double thumbs up from K.Huybrechts, but it was a thumbs down that he was giving himself, really, because K.Anderson will surely use that guide to move within 1 leg for the place in the final day of action at the GDGP.
K.Anderson was 2-1 down in this one, but since going 2-1 down, he went 6 perfect darts to help get back to 2-all. He's gone 6 perfect darts to get another break. And I don't know where the point of that was. It evidently took a deflection off the flight, but it would have been close, you think?
We'll say it was in.
Yeah, why not?
See how it plays out.
And look at this. It is a 5th consecutive Euro Tour game where K.Anderson is set to average 100. This is not a flash in the pan, people. This is K.Anderson fulfilling his potential as a top dart player.
We're just carrying on and on and on. And when he won that Players' Championship title, and you asked him, Dan, you have the job of interviewing the players after that, and said, you know, how big is this day? And he said, this is the start of something. I'm not seeing this as a great achievement. Once you've won one, you've got to focus on the next one.
Yeah, the key phrase he used for me, I think... oh, hang on. Kim. He's not going down without a fight. I said, well, look, you've won one. Does this lead to more wins? Do you think this is what you need to open the floodgates? And he said, I don't think it has to. This is my job. I've moved myself from Perth, Australia, halfway around the world. I have to be successful. But K.Huybrechts has to take this out, and he might. And he doesn't, and K.Anderson's looking at 74 for the match and a spot in the last 16.
It has been awesome from Anderson once again.
34.
But he hands one final chance to K.Huybrechts. Double 10. And there it is.
K.Huybrechts.
It ain't over yet.
Kim to throw first. Game on.
And it's a breaker throw as well, and K.Huybrechts knows that a 12-darter here takes us to a deciding leg. He knows that because you can't hit a 9-darter on the Euro Tour.
96.
And that's the only way you can break the throw if your opponent throws a 12.
And the 2 9-dart attempts for Anderson have come on the Huybrechts throw. Sublimely timed.
And we're eulogising about K.Anderson. He's missed a match start. He could have won this 6-3. He's still the favourite to win this, even though it is certainly not completed yet. 6 180s. But 97 average from K.Huybrechts. It's been pretty good.
Certainly has.
We said he does tend to come good at this time of the year.
He was given a good game yesterday, K.Anderson, by Dirk van Dijvenbode, who was up at 100 average himself. But here he comes again. Down to 1-2-1.
9 is the record for maximums in a Euro Tour match. K.Anderson has hit 7. He will be hoping that he doesn't have to hit any more because he wants to see this off. Trouble 17. Not to be. And Huybrechts. Treble 18 for double 8. He can do this in 2 darts. Oh, now he's got problems. 16 for the bull.
45.
3 more match darts for K.Anderson to close this out.
It has been a terrific tungsten tussle between Belgium's K.Huybrechts and the Aussie ace K.Anderson. No 9-darter, but double 12 in the end to end Huybrechts' hopes at the German Darts Grand Prix. Another brilliant performance from K.Anderson. Is a man who could well go all the way this weekend, but he'll have to take on Jelle Clarkson tomorrow. That's in the last 16. The Australian K.Anderson continues his excellent form and moves through to the final day of action. Up next, Menzo Suljovic taking on Mick McGowan. Stay tuned for that, but first we'll grab a word with your winner, K.Anderson.
Scheidet hier in der zweiten Runde aus gegen einen verdammt gut aufgelegten K.Anderson. Average von 102. Sein 5. Match in Folge, dass er auf der European Tour mit einem Average von über 100 spielt. Es wird immer besser bei The Original. Kyle, congratulations. Close match against a good friend.
Yeah, me and Kim have been mates for a while. You know, we played BDO World Youth Cup in 2003 together, so I knew it was going to be tough. I knew I had to hit doubles, and I didn't think I'd get chances, but tonight against Kim, you know, I got some chances, and I took them. Yeah.
Average of 102. Paul Nicholson just told me it was the 5th match in a row on European Tour where you had an average over 100. What does it mean? What does it say?
I'm getting comfortable on stage now. It's the main thing. I've told everyone, you know, I know I can do it. It's just a matter of getting up here and doing it on stage. And again, it's just doubles being hit at the right time. I used to miss doubles. I used to be on about 105, and I'd miss the doubles and go down to about 92. But now I'm hitting doubles, and that's a change.
Was the win in Auckland important to do that step?
Look, I'm just happy to be here. Okay, things happen in the past where I've got a second chance, and I'm taking every chance to get. So, yeah.
Twice you hit 6 perfect darts. For 4 years we are waiting for the 9-dart on European Tour. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, no, it's bound to happen soon, I think. Not by me, but anybody backstage will be able to hit it. You know, it's just a matter of that 7 darts go in. I think we'll be fine. So.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Congratulations. K.Anderson. Er sagt, wenn er den 7. perfekten auch noch reingemacht hätte, er hätte den 9.